Well, 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 another week, and now here we are. I figured a good place to start would be looking at this board again to see what missions we want to complete, but of course, it is a dreary day, raining. I don't have any op permissions, and this server my brother decided to make, so I can't stop this, so I guess we're just going to, enjoy soaking in the lovely water like a plant. Yay. Alright. So plan of action to get into the serious business. I already did some mining, as I'm sure you saw. I really want... Oh wait, this is done. Let me. That's a good feeling. I really want to start actually with the basement, which I've decided I'm actually going to call the catacombs. These I want sprawling tunnels all under the island to kind of connect to everything, as well as serve as like potentially storage or something else. Maybe even a bunker. I don't know. This world's not that dangerous, but a bunker is never a bad thing to have. That might be my next step. And then... the farm. That's it. I want to redo the farm. I think that might be one of my biggest priorities, because we need a lot of food to keep going as we are. And I do actually have a couple signs I think to check out. My friend Ardor, he logged in and left a few that I don't want to show. I've only seen this one here, which is May the Light Guide You Home. At least I'm pretty sure he placed that one, unless I have my terrible memory acting up again. But he placed that one. And then I think he put a few in my empty house, which is also on the things I would like to do today, is to decorate that house. I'm switching to my PvP mouse. I was using my comfortable wrist mouse, but we should probably be on high alert. Let's see what he put in there. Ah, that's sweet. May this house be filled with fortune and prosper. Hello world, wishing all of you a wonderful day. Thank you, Ardor. He logged on yesterday very briefly, and then unfortunately got very, very lost because he didn't realize where I'd built in comparison to spawn, so he went really, really far away. I made sure to give him a compass attached to the lodestone on my lighthouse, though, so he'll always know the way back. Cool, well, first thing on the agenda, farm redo. So, I guess you'll see me after I finish this. And then we got some chatting to do. That is for sure. While I'm doing this farm and giving you guys a little time lapse of all the random stuff I'm doing, I figured I might as well talk. Because there is something I was thinking about before starting this recording, and that was in the age-old words of Kung Fu Panda: quits, don't quit, noodles. Now I'm gonna butcher the rest of the clip, but if you enjoy Kung Fu Panda, I'm sure you know the rest. Essentially saying that every day is a gift because it's the present, you know? It's in the name. It's in the name. And that's just kind of something that I'm trying to live this year. I'm trying to live this year like it would be my last, which is not an accurate thing to say. I'm still on the young side, but, you know, anything could happen. I could get hit by a bus tomorrow, and that's a kind of terrifying thought. So I figured, you know what? If I'm going to be dying in my head this year, I might as well live it to the full, you know? Even if there's something like recording, I've not done these before. I've done minimal video editing. I don't know how to talk to a camera forever. Which has been a theme, I think, in the last few videos of this, of how much I don't know. And I was watching a really good philosophy video today on YouTube, which I'll have to link down below. Really random, I know, but sometimes I like having really long content in the background whenever I am just doing anything. For me, it was doing chores because, you know, those never really end. And what I really liked about the philosopher was how willing to admit he was that he was not an expert at the subject, but still decided to give opinions anyway. He said with his full chest, I do not know everything about the subject. There are people who know more than me. And because I know my lack of depth on the subject, I'm open to having things change. But he was still willing to kind of make a stand and try to figure out his own opinion, regardless. I think that's the type of ego I really appreciate. And kind of what I was speaking about, like, all the way even in the first episode of this, is just my depth of lack of knowledge. How I spoke about how I don't know PvP, I don't know building, I don't know anything like that, and the more I learn about those subjects, the more complicated they are, and the more I realize, yeah, I still haven't reached the depth of knowledge I might need to get good at those things. For some I've explored more than others. And that's okay. I like learning more about it. In a way, you can never experience the depth of everything in this world. There will always be things you don't know. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't learn about them. Just because somebody will know it better than you. And enjoy it. I mean, there's this amazing TikToker who just keeps popping up on my feed who has this beautiful hardcore Minecraft world. It is the most stunning thing I've ever seen, with builds that are magnificent, and hardcore terrifies me. I'm so scared of losing something I put so much time into. There's a part of me that's like, what's the point if it's all gonna go away? Why would I even bother putting time into it? And then here's this person putting countless hours and effort into this absolutely stunning world that could get deleted on one accidental death, and I've died several times in this world. But my favorite response to everyone who's just like, I'm sorry for playing your game, is this TikToker just going, there's room for both of us. It just kind of hits, you know, where I'm just like, oh, you know, I guess there is. I might not be playing that way. I might be playing my own way and trying to figure out what I enjoy. Like, I've enjoyed PvP more than I thought I would. I'm getting to the point where it's not like I'd say I'm good. I don't have an ego enough to say I'm good or anything. But I'm getting good enough to the point where I start to have people rage quit after they have a bad round with me. And I think that's how you know you're getting on the right path, is when people start to rage quit. I mean, in most games, I feel like that's just how it is people will rage quit whenever they think they're losing at the dime of a hat or something. And it just is so funny to me, because I will fight till the bitter end. I'm only doing sword PvP, not with netherite armor or anything, so it's not like rounds are long or anything. You got like 2 minutes a round or something like that. Like, it's not like rounds are crazy long. But people will rage quit it. And I guess that is proof that I've improved, that people have been rage quitting some of the rounds with me. Not because I'm crit spamming. I'm out of my crit spamming era. That I did enter that era for a bit, and then people started getting really salty, and I was like, am I really doing something bad? I thought this is what you're supposed to do. I'm out of that era. But now I'm just in the era where I still get absolutely decimated some matches, and since it's just random matches, nobody's ranked I play against. Very rarely do I encounter a ranked player. So I still get absolutely decimated by players on the occasion, which is great. I'm not developing an ego anytime soon, because I know there's people who are way better than me, and they have absolutely been kicking my butt. But I can at least say I've made quite a few people rage quit at this point, because if they just see that they're losing, they don't even bother finishing a fight, which is ridiculous, because I can choke. I'm pretty good at choking. If I think I have an advantage, or if I start panicking because I'm like, I know I'm better than this person, but I'm just missing every single hit, I can totally choke and lose. So they could totally change how the game is going, but they just give up midway through. And I don't know, I found that interesting. I went on a huge tangent, but I really have been enjoying it more than I thought. It's stressful, but also that addictive sort of fun I haven't had in a while, since I don't play many competitive games. And I like it, and I like it, and I want to get better at it. I guess that's just the theme of this whole series, existence and doing things and learning things. And my doorbell's going off, but I think that's just groceries. I'm gonna ignore that. But I think the theme of everything with existence is not just existing, but almost a theme of, if any of you guys saw the YouTube channel Unis Honest, their whole point was in a year they were deleting that channel, and they did. And that year for me was a terrible year. Absolutely awful. It was my college years, and those were some of the worst years of my life. I've never been more depressed, anxious, and an absolute wreck. And knowing that that channel would end in a year, and that they were acting like this was the last year they had, it felt like it wasn't a good end year. I didn't feel like I did enough. I was majorly depressed and had no social life at college, and classes were so hard and I wasn't understanding it, and I was constantly distracted. I did discover my love of writing during that time, but that's pretty much it. Yeah. And now I'm here. Years after Unis Honest has passed, and some of you will never get to see it. And now I guess this will be my Unis Honest year. I'm not deleting these videos in a year. That's not the intention. My intention was to do videos for an entire year. And then just see how far I get. I mean, already I've chatted with so many people. I'm starting to make connections with other people, and hopefully I would love to make some friends. Like, that would be my biggest goal, would just be to make some friends and have fun playing Minecraft and getting up to shenanigans, and at some point make my own individual content that I'm really proud of. I don't know, that's the goal of all of this. And in those dark moments, it's so easy to forget that goal, but I want this to be my Unis Honest year. I don't know where this will go or how long it goes, but just like existence, yeah, you just keep, as the Meet the Robinsons would say, which is my brother's favorite movie, so I have to bring it up because I know random tidbits about my brother that you guys get to learn too. Just keep moving forward. That's the end goal, isn't it? Alright, I went on too long of a tangent. I got a farm to go finish. I'll see you guys later. Alright, this place doesn't look completely awful. I still have a lot more interior designing to do. I got distracted halfway through the farm because Unstable Events was having a beta testing session. I built the best dirt house, even put a sign with my name up on it. It most likely got blown up at the TNT at the end because I did survive till the end when they started blowing up everybody, but they did another run. I'm not joining that though. I have this to record. I can't abandon everything just to go check out what Unstable Events is up to. But I did make more pumpkin farms, and I had a carrot and potato I ended up planting. And I got some more cows, because we need so many books. You have no idea. Myself has this giant library I built in Creative, and I'm still working on it in Creative, but I want to put it in this world, which means I have to gather all the supplies in Survival. I'm gonna hate myself. I'm going to be so upset. I'm gonna have to get better gear before I even attempt to tackle that giant library, because oh my gosh, it's going to be so bad. But my part, this place is starting to come together. It's not looking too terrible. Yeah, we'll see. I figured I should probably get some clay for some pots. Just make it more homely and all of that. Clay is a lot of good decor you can use it for. So I'm gonna go grab some of that and we can chit chat as I do so. Continuing on the vein of our earlier discussion about like lives and limited time. I don't know if you guys saw the Cool Shirts Minecraft collab, which is awesome, by the way. If I had money, I mean I have money, if I had infinite money and less self-control, I would be buying so much of those. I want the Wither jacket so bad, you have no idea. Oh man, when that restocks, I don't know if I'll be able to stop myself. But they had this bracelet, I really liked the hardcore Minecraft bracelet, but I couldn't justify it because it's like $30 shipping to the US, which is just crazy. I mean, I get it, it's Australia, but I really wanted it. I decided against getting it though, and I was like, you know, how often am I gonna wear that style where I can casually wear a hardcore bracelet? But I went to this cool crafting event yesterday, and they had somebody who's doing like the permanent jewelry. So I got a cool bracelet there, and I put a heart on it. So this is my hardcore bracelet to remind me that I am playing hardcore on the vein of One Life and all of that. So I better enjoy it. I better enjoy the ride and not die to a baby zombie. I mean, I don't know how. This isn't clay. You're sand. It looks great. I don't know how applicable a baby zombie is in real life, but you never know. You never know. But I thought that was a little funny addition. I'll put it on screen what I ended up getting. This will be my little bracelet I'll always be wearing now. It'll be a cool thing. If you ever see somebody wearing it in real life, that's me. Not that you hopefully ever will. I mean, like to keep underground for a bit. But I hope you guys had a good week. I know it's been a week since we last kind of spoke, or whenever you watch this video. I mean, it could be at any point. I had a pretty good week, I gotta admit. Last week was not super great. This week was good. This week was a really solid week. Way better than it was before. I will give it that, which is awesome. A lot of fun things I've been working on in the background too, and so many unknowns, but I also have still just so many ideas of what to kind of explore, while also not letting myself burn out. You know, it's really rare. I've never had this drive. I think that's the best way I can put it. It almost feels like I've been possessed. This is not like me. I don't normally have the drive to go create and do videos. I've never had this before, and it feels very, very weird. And all of a sudden, it's like the strongest urge I have, and I'm just like, huh, I don't know how to deal with this. I have not been equipped to deal with this. How on earth did I get lost? No, I think I know where I'm going now. But it's also just scary because I'm like, I don't want to lose that spark, you know? That excitement, that drive to just want to try something new. It's very scary to manage. Did I actually get myself lost, or am I going the right way? Ooh, okay, I'm not dumb. I was like starting to panic, like, am I just like terrible at navigating? Which I am, in all fairness. I think in Minecraft, surprisingly, is my best navigation skills, which is not always a compliment. I used to get lost in this game all the time. Sometimes, though, I can oddly navigate it better than I can in real life. In real life, I am sometimes incompetent without my GPS. There's the house. Let's hope no creepers spawn. They really were trying to get me, even when I wasn't recording. If I just let everything go for just a little bit, there's just like, creeper, hello. Zombie, hello friend. I had to turn up my FOV because I've been playing too much PvP on too high of an FOV. So when I was trying to hit mobs earlier, I was just like, why are they, no, what is this? What is this point of view? Why are they so small and so hard to hit? No! And I hear a baby zombie. Alright, well, you know what? It's a good one. You are terrible to hit! It's okay, we got him. Ooh, a zombie hit. Be back. Pumpkin pie. Alright, crisis averted. I should be able to sleep now. Yeah, this was a good week. This was a good week. I don't know, there's a lot of things in the background I've been working on, and I'm curious how they'll go. There's a lot. I know we were talking earlier about all this learning and how that's an exciting thing too. I'm learning a lot about editing. It doesn't mean I'm fantastic, but I'm learning a lot, and I'm trying my best on some of the shorter form content I've been doing. This series is gonna be somewhat edited, but not heavily edited, because man, editing does take like 5 years and a half. But some of my other stuff should be a little bit more edited, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out. It's really stretching my brain and using my art skills for it, and then trying to figure out animations on it. I don't know. It's all exciting stuff. I had some really nice comments on Instagram this week as well. Normally my reels that are my YouTube shorts do absolutely terrible on Instagram. They get like nothing. Same with TikTok. It's really hard for things to go big on TikTok. YouTube shorts, they always tend to get a decent amount of views. But man, Instagram just popped off this week and I don't know why. And there's some really, really nice comments that I don't want to forget. I am a writer who's a creeper, who's been having really nice comments on my work. And they always mean the actual world to me. Because you know that somebody appreciated your work enough to actually go and comment on it and tell you how much they loved it. And it's kind of the same for this. Where some of those comments where I was just like, that was just genuinely like really sweet. Where people were coming in and caring about me. And it's almost to the point where every time I get a nice comment like that, I just kind of want to feel like printing it out and just like sticking it at my desk so I can always look at it, you know? It was the same with my writing, and it's still the same with my writing. I've had commenters, and I've been that commenter who's written paragraphs on a chapter just because the author's work was absolutely phenomenal, and they deserved the least amount of writing from me. And I've had people do the same to me. It's just those kind words from an internet stranger that are just such a rarity, but so cherishable, instead of all the, you know, negativity out there. Just another rambling thought. Alright, let's do a little bit more decor, then we'll call it a good for today. No huge progress, but I did get that mining done beforehand, so that's good. We really needed some more stuff. I really want that full set of diamond, as well as getting them enchanted. So that would probably be my priority over the library, is getting everything enchanted. Especially a pickaxe and stuff, because I have so much resources I need to gather. And I would really like to get that done. Alright, let's place this flower pot. I was thinking just a spruce sapling for now. And we'll put, I need to look up some references from some interior designs. You figured out in real time, me doing these stairs, that I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, we get there. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Not a ton of progress this week, but I like it. I like it. I think things are starting to come together. This world's starting to feel more alive. We have 2 of my friends whitelisted, 2 more friends whitelisted. I don't know how much they're going to be playing, but maybe they'll pop by at some point. We'll see. I'm still asking my brother to update the server because I want a Nautilus so bad. So hopefully he'll get on that soon, because that would be awesome to be on the recent version and be able to get a Nautilus. Alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna end this here. I've got a lot of exciting stuff still to show you guys. I'm not quitting. I'm gonna go for as long as possible. You know, I want to make friends. I want to have fun. I want to do stories together. I want to just play Minecraft together. There's so much left. There's so much left to do. And I'm so excited to share with all of you guys. But in the meantime, take care of each other. And I'll see you, ghosties, next week.